Hi there, Zamir from NerdTube, and welcome to Under the Radar Reviews, where I'll be reviewing a movie or TV show that, in my personal opinion, has gone under the radar. It's a film today called The Vault. It's currently on Netflix, came out in 2021, stars Freddie Highmore, Liam Cunningham, and Famke Janssen. This is a heist movie, which is one of the reasons why I decided to watch this film, because I love a good heist film. And the premises of this movie is that we are in 2009, and Liam Cunningham plays this salvager who's off the coast of the Mediterranean Sea, and he finds Spanish treasure in the sunken ship, including coins he believes were initially taken by Sir Francis Drake. But the Spanish authorities stop him from taking that treasure back with him, and they end up putting it into the Bank of Spain. So we cut to 2010 now, and it's the year of the South Africa World Cup, the World Cup that Spain won in 2010, and lots of Spanish fans during the course of their route to the final, where they end up winning it, go to these matches which are shown on big screens in the city centre, which is where the Bank of Spain is, and our motley crew of thieves, which Liam Cunningham brings together, including Freddie Highmore, decides that that's the best time to rob this bank is during the final of the World Cup, where Spain beat Netherlands at the end. So they only have a period of time as well, like 105 minutes, to steal this treasure as well. Now, when it comes to roping in his degenerates of thieves, he's already got a crew set together, but he needs that one other person, that fish out of water, that who can maybe bring a different dimension to this crew, because Liam Cunningham's character and all his guys, they can't figure out a way of how to break into this safe, this vault, because it's a very old school vault. So they hire Freddie Highmore, who's a Cambridge engineering genius. So much so of a genius that at 22, after he's graduated university, everybody who owns a corporation, like would it be oil or industry or anything like that, wants to hire him. But he says no to all of them because that's just not his thing. He wants to do something else with his life, and then he gets lured into this heist by Liam Cunningham, and he thinks, you know what, I want to do that. That's what I want to do. I want to put my genius into that. Unfortunately, Freddie Highmore, he's very bland in this movie. His acting is not that great, and I'm kind of surprised by all of that because he's been renowned for being a very good actor, but this is fucking terrible. I mean, he's playing somebody with no anything about him. He's just a blank slate. You would want maybe somebody of his intellect and the fact that people want him to maybe have a bit of arrogance about him a little bit, but there's nothing. There's nothing to him. He's like, what the hell are you, mate? Like, he is very good at playing maybe awkward characters and people with a lack of emotion about them, people hard to figure out. I get it. Like, he did that with Norman Bates, but he doesn't need to bring that performance into everything he does. And I feel like he's doing that a little bit with this movie. And I think that's probably one of the things that hindered this movie. Liam Cunningham, he's fantastic in this film. There's another actor called Sam Riley, who's kind of a bit of an antagonist on the team. He's pretty good as well. And you kind of realise how good his performance is when he's going up against the blandness of Freddie Highmore's character, who doesn't really offer anything as a retaliation to Sam Riley's character when it comes to the battle of egos in that team. We have other antagonists as well, like the people who work for the bank. You have certain people who work in the bank who are not too concerned about a robbery, and you always have that one person who works in the bank who's always on edge, who's always concerned that every opportunity people have to rob this bank, they'll take it. Like maybe the World Cup final, they might use that as an opportunity to rob the bank. He can understand that. He sees it from that perspective, which is why he's always on the ball, whilst other people are too relaxed, thinking, why the hell would anybody try to rob this bank? It's unrobbable. But it isn't. And when we do see the moments of our jigsaw pieces coming together regarding how they're going to rob this bank, it is satisfying to a degree, because it does seem like, in Ocean's 13, how the hell are you going to rob this fucking place? It's impossible, but they do find a way. And once everything comes together, we see some little twists and turns, because earlier on in the movie we have moments that make you blink and you miss it might make you focus on that, or might make you focus on this just for a second here or there. But those little moments here or there come back to play later on in the film, and it kind of, and the film is trying to show you, look how clever we are. You know, if you, that bit here comes back in a big way for this bit here, and yeah, you get sort of those moments as well. It's cool, I guess. It's just very average. That's the only problem with this movie. For a heist film, it's quite average. It's nice. It's cool and all of that. But this genre has been done a lot better. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's still parts in this film that make you wonder how the hell they're gonna get out of this and that and all of that shit. And eventually, it does come into play. You think to yourself, there must be a way, and eventually that way does happen. And it's pretty cool how those ways do happen. But regardless of all of these things, I think it's the connective tissue that sometimes needs to make a movie like this work, and it doesn't necessarily work perfectly throughout. That's all I'm saying. When you have a lead character like Freddie Highmore, who's bland as fuck, and he's supposed to be the star of this movie, that doesn't help either, for sure. Regardless, it's an okay film. If you like your heist films, I guess you're gonna like this. It ticks the boxes. I'll give it a 5. I want to give it a 6, but I'm gonna give it a 5 because I've been saying average a lot, and you can't get more average than 5 out of 10. So that's what it's gonna be getting from me. I don't hate the film, but I don't love it. It could be a lot better, that's for sure. And I'm not saying it could be a lot worse, because it could just be a lot better. That's all I'm saying. Alright. Let me know what you think if you've seen this movie. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to NerdTube, the greatest social media channel you never heard of. And remember, we're not only on YouTube, we're on TikTok as well. So check us out on all the platforms. Take care now. Bye-bye.